Hey everyone, and welcome to another Rapid Review. Today we're going to be looking at the fan translation for Ace Attorney Investigations 2, titled Prosecutor's Path. Now, why are we looking at a fan translation, you ask? Well, that's because Capcom sucks, that's why. So in 2010, Capcom released a spin-off in the Ace Attorney series with Investigations, and it was good. It changed up the typical Ace Attorney formula, but personally, I just thought it was relatively okay. Soon afterwards, they announced a sequel, but for what I'm assuming is a lack of faith of a sequel to a spin-off on the DS selling in 2011, it has yet to officially leave Japan. So for fans of the series, it's been 3 years of constantly remembering that the game exists and then feeling sad. I know, I was one of them! It wasn't just because we weren't getting a game in the series, but because it was apparently really good. But recently, thanks to an incredibly talented group of hackers and translators, a full English patch has been released, letting fans finally experience the game in full. And was it worth all the trouble? Oh yeah. Alright, I'll keep this as brief as I possibly can. This is easily one of the best games in the series, rivaling the first and third Phoenix Wright games, no doubt. And if you're familiar with the series, you would know that's kind of a bold claim. Firstly, the new characters are all pretty great. There's Ray Shields, who is Edgeworth's father's assistant, which definitely leads to some interesting plot points. He's also kind of a massive dork, and really likes hugs. And you're mostly up against the new Judge Justine Courtney, and the idiotically naive prosecutor Sebastian DeBest. Seriously, that's his name. He's a total novice, and his name is DeBest. You see, this is why I'm not making video games. I can't come up with anything nearly as good as that. And then the cases? Some of the most interesting the series has seen yet. A presidential assassination attempt, a murder that takes place inside of a jail, and a flashback to Gregory Edgeworth's final case, which is just great fan service in and of itself. And Ray is a massive dork back then too. They're all just filled with great characters, a bunch of twists, and unlike the first Investigations, rarely ever drag on to annoying degrees, which that game suffered from quite a bit. And everything leads to a main antagonist who not only comes out of goddamn nowhere, but is related to everything that happens during the entire game. It's actually kinda shocking how everything comes together so perfectly and makes sense. As you would expect, the soundtrack is also fantastic. There's also this new element called Logic Chess, which adds a cool new way to interrogate witnesses with a time limit in mind, which is a series first. And finally, and what I think is most important, when this game hits its high moments, whether it be epic, funny, or even sometimes emotional, they are seriously some of the highest peaks the series has seen yet. You carried out such a sloppy investigation? I'm amazed that you call yourself the best. Oh, snap! Now, I went and kept this review brief because really, if you want to play this game, it's best that you play the Phoenix Wright trilogy first. But if you have played the trilogy by now, this should be your next destination. I swear, if Trials and Tribulations wasn't as good as it is, this would be my favorite game in the series easily. It's that good. And since there's still currently no way to purchase an English copy of the game, I wouldn't really object to playing this game via emulation at this point. But if an English version ever does go on sale, which is highly doubtful, you should pick it up immediately. I'm gonna give Ace Attorney Investigations 2 the best out of 10. Now if you saw my previous Ace Attorney videos, you kinda know how I'm gonna end this, and I'm gonna end it the same way with one simple word. So, yep, that's it. Yep, that's it. Yeah. Alright.